Welcome to La Jolla, California. Ellie and I have a lot of fashion tips to share with you today. It's 50 fashion forward time. Ellie and I have some new tips to show you with high and low bows. So we'll put Ellie down and we're going to get started. Thank you first of all to Sheila and Mitzi and a couple of others that have asked for more scarf tying ideas. So I decided to throw in the bow tie today. Who doesn't love bows, right? So what you do is you take your oblong scarf, make the top one a little bit longer, and we're going to tie it fairly tight. We're going to make a loop on the left, cross over. There's a couple tricks to tying a bow. You might think, who can't tie a bow? But this is really important. You pull this through. Now most people stop right here, and it's pretty, but it can be better. So what we want to do is we want to tighten the knot. And when we tighten the knot, we can fluff out our bow, and it's much more dramatic. This is a silk iridescent chiffon. Isn't that gorgeous? So what you can do with this is when you're traveling or just for every day, you can put this with a little black cocktail dress, and let's say you're on a trip and you have to wear that dress 2 or 3 times and you don't want people to remember the same outfit. Adding a splash of color here at the neck, all of a sudden you can wear that cocktail dress and no one will even know that you wore it a second time. So this is an important accessory. Remember, the eye goes to the knot and above. So we've framed our face, we've added a feminine, elegant accessory, and we're great to go. So now I want to show you the low bow. It's very similar. For the gals that like a plunging neckline, V-neck, this is what we use for the low bow. So you can still add your jewelry inside if you'd like, but this is a fun accessory to change that dress up, or that neckline. Now I'm going to make the top one a little bit longer than the bottom, just a little, a couple inches. I'm going to find my spot where I want the bow to be. Let's say you've got cleavage here and you want the bow to be right at the bottom of that, at the break of the dress. So what we're going to do is you start with the bottom one for your loop to get the more balanced bow. A lot of people will start with this and then they're a little bit confused. You're going to loop over, you start with this bottom one. Make a small loop here because we're going to pull it through. We're going to go around and through just like we did before. Even sides, and tighten that bow. Now I don't want to see a lot of this, but I want to see just a little bit. We don't want strings here. What we're going to do is fluff this out, and now we have an elegant evening look, or a more feminine touch to those evening separates, or for your little cocktail dresses. Try this at home. I think you're going to love this one. It adds elegance, it adds confidence, and it is just a really fun way on the ADC pieces. Travel, when we get to that, you'll see that this can extend a wardrobe as well. So, thank you so much for coming today, and I'm hoping that you will send me more comments. I really appreciate everything that you're sending me. I want to address your issues. Remember, my mission for this is to empower women. And this is one way that we can empower our presence and our presentation. Until next time.